Bob Finnis, Chairman of the Tree Advisory Board. Our goal is to educate the community on the power and the strength and the characteristics and qualities that a tree provides to the community in terms of clean air, habitat for various types of birds and other types of creatures. And our job is basically to make sure that the community is aware of our requirement as human beings to maintain that tree population. One of the goals is to help people within the community to reevaluate the type of plantings that they have and what they can do to help create a better environment. We also, as being a tree city, we have to have like a community celebration of Arbor Day, which we're doing today. And our committee is pretty much solely responsible for whatever happens within the city. Of course, that's based upon whether or not, but how the city council wants us to proceed through the Arbor Day process. But basically, in a nutshell, it's our job to educate the community and to provide as much information to them about trees. And hopefully we try to maintain a high quality of native trees if possible. So basically that's our intent.
Living on this front key, watching the sunset. All the tourists covered it up. Strumming my six string, I'm nothing for the swing. Smell the tree, never getting to go. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my little shaker of song. Some people claim that there's a wrong to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason, staying on season. Nothing to show but the Spanish tattoo. But it's a real beauty. I'm executed. I make a here, I have a little. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my little shaker song. Some people say that there's a wrong one to blame. Now I think it might be my fault.
All right, my name is Clark Riles. I work for the Florida Forest Service, and we're here to promote Arbor Day. Pretty much, I personally am the forester for Lee, Hendry, and Collier County, and I can help anybody out with any kind of tree questions, everything from ornamental trees to helping to manage a property. So that's mainly what we're here for, to celebrate that. And also here's the mission to help plant trees for Arbor Day. We'd like to have thousands of trees planted around our native landscape, especially right here in Bonita, and to help serve on the tree board, and we really want to help celebrate this and help promote the planting of trees. What does Arbor Day mean for me? It means a day to be outside and plant a tree. That's really what I want to try to celebrate, is try to get people to get outdoors some more, and as a good family function is plant you a good family tree in your yard. That way you can celebrate it for years to come. Yeah, we've offered several different tree species. We really want to try to promote right tree, right place. So not just putting in a tree any old place, but putting it in the right place it should be. So if you have a good sunny yard, certain trees are good for that. If you have a shady yard, certain trees are good for that too. So pretty much trying to find the right tree for the right place is what is really important to us.
Wake me up before you go, yo. Don't leave me hanging on like yo, yo. Wake me up before you go, yo. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, yo. 'Cause I'm not glad and I'm going solo now. Wake me up before you go, yeah. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit that high, yeah. You put the gray skies out of the way. Make the sunshine brighter than Doris Day. You took the bright star into a flame. My feet's coming and never been the same. You're my baby, I'm your fool. Makes me crazy when you act so cool. And you let me sleep in my bed. I was dreaming about it, should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go, yo. Don't leave me hanging on like yo, yo. Wake me up before you go, yo. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go, yo. 'Cause I'm not glad and I'm going solo now. Wake me up before you go, yeah. Take me dancing tonight. I wanna hit that high, yeah. You put the
It means that this is how we protect the world we're in now, and we keep it vital and happy for the future. This is about life continuing. We need trees, and Arbor Day
Absolutely.
emphasizes trees. Some trees provide food for us, some food for the critters, and some just the shade that allows other things to grow underneath.
And the oxygen that we need to survive.
And we come from all parts of the world, and we're here in Bonita, and we know from experience about the clearing of the jungles and the devastation and the deforestation. So we're doing our best to promote the concept of trees are good in whatever their purpose is, it's a good one.
Absolutely. And Arbor Day to me is to preserve the environment and keep the air clean so we can breathe. And in my specific case, I enjoy the fruits of my trees. So Arbor Day, it's a whole bunch of things together. It's a way of also getting people together and enjoy beautiful Southwest Park in the city of Bonita Springs.
My name is Madeline Bohannon, and I used to be the president up until last February. I was president of this club, which is the Bonita Springs Tropical Fruit Club. We are the ones who are putting on this tree sale, as we do 2 times a year, every year, one in the spring and one in the fall. And this one is being done in a coordinated effort with Bonita Springs, the city of Bonita Springs. And they're doing an outstanding job of adding so much for people here at the tree sale. People are enjoying bringing their family and not only buying fruit trees, being able to do all the family things that they've got coordinated here.
What is the mission of the Bonita Springs Tropical Fruit Club?
The mission of our club is to get people to grow fruit trees in your front yard, in your backyard, whatever, out on your patio, on your lanai, no matter what. People should grow their own food. This will be the healthiest, most nutritious food they will eat any day, all day long, is fruit you have grown yourself and picked from a tree where you have the fruit in your hand that you've just picked. That's nature's idea of the best way to eat anything of any food quality here in the world. I especially try to discourage people from growing peaches and pears and apples and things like that, even though there are varieties that will grow here. The big problem with that is that the varieties that grow here do produce fruit, but they're never as big and beautiful and wonderful as you can walk to the grocery store and buy. What you want to do is make use, the proper use, of the wonderful tropical atmosphere we have here by growing mangoes, avocados, papayas. There's no end. Star fruit, black sapote, white sapote, green sapote, any number of different kinds of trees, lychees, longans. You can grow grapes here and raspberries and things that really want to grow here in Florida. But you just have to use your ground the right way. In other words, whatever you buy and whatever you plant, make sure you water it. People lose things, come back and say, oh, our trees all died. That's because they didn't water them properly. And they think just a lawn sprinkler system will do it. It won't. You have to have deep watering, which is what you do with a hose. And you do that 3 times a week after any tree that you plant. If you have something that's growing in a container on a patio or on the lanai, what you want to do is give it water every single day. Because that's just the same as if it was sitting in a nursery. And they're used to watering everything every single day.
Well, I don't know if I'm a butterfly expert. I enjoy butterflies. I basically took our backyard and removed all the grass and started investigating what type of plants I needed for a butterfly garden, and found out that it's not necessarily the right kind of plants. I had to match the plants to the butterflies. So what you have is butterflies are very specific to a certain plant. So then I researched the type of plant you had to have and where you had to plant it in terms of sunlight, etc. And that's basically what I've done. I like to videotape them. I try to videotape them when they're turning into a chrysalis, and I try to videotape them when they're coming out of the chrysalis as a butterfly. I try to capture the caterpillar right after it hatches on the leaf of the plant, because you have a lot of critters out there that like the caterpillar for dessert. Wasps being one and birds being the other. So my goal is to try to capture as many of the caterpillars as possible and then release them as butterflies, because we do have a serious situation with pesticides. So my goal is to keep nurturing butterflies.